This is an MBE machine. MBE stands for Molecular Beam Epitaxy. Epitaxy means layers, and molecular beam means that we can create layers with molecular precision. Sharp was actually the first company to mass produce lasers for CD and DVD. And those lasers for CD and DVD were actually made using mass production MBE systems. Well, molecules are very, very small, so typically about 1/1000th of a metre in length. We can deposit layers of material with a precision of maybe 1/1000th of a metre. For research, we've investigated a lot of different types of devices using these type of techniques. So, for instance, lasers, LEDs, solar cells, ultra-fast transistors. Basically what it is a chamber with a very, very high vacuum, so a vacuum like there is in outer space. Inside this chamber there are basically no atoms, nothing, it's just empty space. And what we do is we take the molecules that we want to build these layers with, we load them up in like guns, and we fire bullets of molecules across this empty space. They land on this substrate, and we can do that one molecule at a time. So to make the device, of course, we don't use one molecule. What we need to do is build up these layers, and we can do that one molecule at a time with absolute control, and that absolute control allows us to create the kind of functions and properties that these devices need. To create this ultra-high vacuum, we use two things. One, we use vacuum pumps to suck everything out of the chamber, but that will only get you to a certain level. It doesn't get you to the level of outer space. What we need also is right at the center of this chamber, we make it extremely cold, so we fill it with liquid nitrogen, which is very, very cold. And what that does is it sucks material, particularly impurities, out of the chamber, and they land on this very, very cold surface. Once they're on the cold surface, a bit like sticking your tongue to an ice lolly, they won't come off anymore. So they stay on that cold surface, and that creates the really high vacuum that we need to make this system work. That's important in the MBE because we have to be careful of impurities for electronic devices. Impurities really kill the properties that we need in an electronic device. When you're mass producing the electronic devices, you need many, many devices, millions of them every day, and so we need a much bigger chamber. The main devices that Sharp used in mass production were lasers for CD and DVD, and there we need a much bigger system, and that was used by Sharp for many years to make and supply the world with CD lasers.